Hey guys, I'm Will from Tested.
I'm Norm from Tested.
Norman Chan, you have a giant Windows tablet.
Well, thanks for ruining the surprise. Yeah, this is the Asus Slate EP121 or 121. That's because it's a 12.1-inch tablet. It runs Windows.
Let's go check it out. So this is the Slate from Asus.
Yep. So as you can see, it's running Windows 7 in a tablet. I guess before mobile OSs were a thing, before iPad came out, this is kind of what people wanted, I think, from a tablet, or thought they wanted from a tablet.
I mean, I used to carry a lot of tablet PCs back in the early 2000s. Show us what this thing does. This is a big screen for a tablet.
Yeah, it's 12.1-inch screen. The
Okay.
resolution is 1280 by 800. It's actually a really nice screen. We can talk about that later and show you the viewing angles. But basically, it's a PC. There's a Core i5 processor on the inside.
Oh, so it's not like an Atom or anything like that. It's a real.
That was the big surprise. There's a Core i5 CPU with hyper-threading, and you know, because it's running Windows 7, it's doing all the Windows 7 touch gestures. So, for example, they're in some apps, like for example, if I pull up IE 8 or 9 Internet Explorer, I can do two-finger scrolling because that's something that's built in. But if I go to Chrome, two-finger scrolling.
Oh, so that's an app-by-app basis.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
And for example, if I go to like Windows Explorer, doesn't work.
Wow. But the window seems to be moving inexplicably.
Kinda. Like, I guess it needs one finger scrolling.
That's weird.
But here, it works.
Okay, so, like, what's the tablet experience like on Windows? Like,
You feel very restricted.
Is this a good thing?
It feels like it feels both restrictive and it feels open. So, for example, the fact that I can install any app I want that runs in Windows here.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So you have Chrome running, which is kind of cool.
I have Chrome running, and if we go, for example, we're on Tested right now. If we go to videos, we can play a video.
Okay, because it's just a Windows PC.
It's just a Windows PC.
So how's the keyboard and just general input stuff?
That's where it feels restrictive. So when I want to for example, log in.
Okay.
To our site.
Are you going to try to type in your password on the screen now?
No. I'll type in my username.
Okay.
You can pull up a virtual keyboard.
Wow, that is a giant ass keyboard.
That is a giant ass keyboard. And
wow. I thought the iPad keyboard was big. That thing takes up 2/3 of the screen.
I mean, I guess you can use two-finger typing, but for this,
really, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Is it capacitive?
It is. It's capacitive. Like
okay.
www.
Well,
hanging just a bit.
Wow.
Maybe that's a Chrome thing. I don't know.
But
yeah, there's a little bit of latency. Let's go to.
And then how do you do like right clicks? You just tap one finger and tap a second finger?
That is exactly. I can't even type that correctly.
So this is like, are you writing long emails on this on-screen keyboard or not so
definitely
much?
not. But it does include a Bluetooth keyboard, and like the fact that there's no .com button. I mean, in the virtual keyboard.
It's not a smart virtual keyboard.
Maybe that will be fixed in Windows 8. And again, like in Chrome, I can't do a two-finger scrolling.
That's lame.
You gotta have to find the bar here, and then scroll.
Oh wow.
Performance is okay. It's embedded graphics, and actually right now I'm gonna launch a game.
So it's running like Intel integrated.
Yep, Intel HD graphics, which is the equivalent of like NVIDIA's Ion 2. So you can play World of Warcraft on low settings, native resolution. Torchlight, which is the only game I've been able to test, runs fine in the netbook mode. You can even turn up settings just a little bit, native resolution.
It's kind of a touch-friendly game. I mean, you can do right-click. I mean, basically left-click, right-click too. So.
And because it's built in with the SSD, there's no spinning hard drive here.
Oh, okay.
Everything loads up relatively quickly. The default is 32 gigs. This unit has 64 gigs. And it's pretty fast. From start time, it's about like 20 seconds. And because Windows 7, there is no auto off like sleep mode.
Okay.
It's the Windows 7 sleep mode.
Oh, so you have to wait 5 seconds for it to go to sleep?
Yeah, it is a little inconvenient. It's not instant off.
Kill that rat.
I'm
kill him. Kill him.
I think I did.
Kill him with. Okay, we'll kill the next rat.
There. Killing rats.
That's some good rat killing.
And there's a button for multitasking.
Oh boy.
So there you go.
Oh, wow.
I can.
So it's the Win plus tab.
Yep. See if I can quit from here.
Okay, what else is under the hood? You said 2 gigs of RAM?
Yeah, 2 gigs is the default. This unit, I believe, has 4 gigs. And you know, over time, yeah, this one does 4 gigs. Over time, like after a week of use, I did get kind of used to the two-finger tapping, and and just Windows
Can you
stuff.
like
It's
pinch
just,
to zoom and stuff like that, or
you
not
can't
so
really
much?
pinch to zoom.
Oh.
But I did mention it does include a Bluetooth keyboard, which is a standard like Microsoft Bluetooth keyboard.
Okay.
Which is
It looks almost like an ARC keyboard.
Yeah, but it also includes a stylus, and this might be the most interesting part of this Slate.
Oh, so it has a digitizer.
It has
like
digitizer.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you can do everything you can with your finger with the digitizer, and there are a few apps. So from this launch pad, I'm going to launch Art Rage. This is their art program that they include. And
Starting to feel some art rage.
oh, well, you can draw. You pick a good color.
So the problem I always had with the tablet PCs in the past was that you could take notes, but it was kind of hard to read them because when you started writing fast, then the text would blur and it would get confused, or the resolution just wasn't fine enough to do, real dense text notes. You'd end up with like 3 lines on a page or 5 lines on a page or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't taken extensive notes with this.
Okay.
Like gone to a classroom or anything. But I do like the art. I don't know the exact pressure sensitivity, but it is pressure sensitive.
So
Like
do a light sweep and then a real heavy one.
There it goes. Here's a
Now
paintbrush.
push hard.
And then, that's a thinner paintbrush.
That's good.
But I can get really thin lines,
And what happens
then
if
if
you
you spin around, you can erase, and that
Okay.
is also pressure sensitive. If I push down harder, I'll erase faster. If I go really light, then it'll take longer to erase.
Does this come with like OneNote or anything like that, or
It doesn't
not so
come
much?
with OneNote. This version does have Office, but it does have Windows Journal. So that's
Okay.
the next app I'll show you. And Windows Journal, let's actually try taking some notes. So for example,
Do you want me to dictate?
dictate and see how well I can, let's see where my penmanship is. I don't think I've actually written on paper in months, maybe years, like
Okay.
for long periods of time.
Paper is not something you use.
No, I live in a paperless world.
Okay.
And so this is virtual paper. Maybe.
Okay, so I'm going to dictate, write that Will Smith is the most awesome person I know. This is legible, at least. Little slow.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
I think I hit the button.
That seems like a sincerely, Norman Chan.
I don't know if I want to write that.
Oh, come on. That's not my signature. Okay, so how much does all this awesome cost?
The base price is about $1,100.
Oh, boy.
That's for the 32 gig SSD model with 2 gigs of RAM. And I think it goes up to like 1,400. It's not actually sold right now.
Does two-finger swiping not work in the journal app?
Nope,
Oh,
it does not.
that's not
Kind of have to
good.
go down maybe, 2 pages. This is a history class.
So this seems like a product that is. I'm not particularly impressed by what I've seen of this so far.
Well, it's not for us, and even I've seen a lot of people, students with iPads, trying to take notes with iPads.
Well, that's
with
a bad
their fingers.
idea, too.
That's a bad idea. At least you can do that here. It's not that heavy. It's like 2.5 pounds. Which
How's the battery?
but that's the thing. The battery is crap.
So you have to keep it plugged in all the
Pretty
time?
much. I think right now I'm on 50% battery. I'm on high performance, even a balanced battery. I couldn't get more than like 3.5 hours. And watching a movie, you're gonna get pretty much like at most 2 hours.
You'll maybe get the movie length if it's a short movie.
Yes.
And it starts at $1,100. And what was this as configured? Since this is the 4 gig with the double SSD.
I'm not exactly sure. I think it's around 1,400.
Oh, wow.
It's not being sold at many retailers, so it's actually sold out in a lot of places. But it is a fully functional Windows PC. Like if you want to play
This
Hulu.
is like that. I mean, this is the equivalent. They showed these on CES at the stage of CES a few years ago, with this and the HP Slate and all those.
This
is
is Slate. This is a Slate computing.
I mean, well, let's go back to the bricks.
Yeah.
So that was not an awesome looking demo
No,
of this product.
I think what this really shows is that people don't necessarily want Windows on a tablet form. At least Windows as it is right now. Like, do you remember what the world was like before iPad 1 came out?
No, it's gone. I can't.
You can't remember.
I mean, I remember
the Nexus happened, right? We were all in the Nexus now. Well, before the iPad came out, people didn't know what they wanted in tablets. And a lot of people
Yeah.
did say they wanted like Windows
You want a real
environment.
PC.
Right, you can run apps, and this is pretty much what that is.
A lot of people still say that.
Well, this tablet may be for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's works. Windows 7 runs really well. The apps that can run.
It's got a real CPU.
Yep, it's like a notebook. It's
Yeah.
not like a netbook. It's like a real notebook
So the screen is one of the most impressive things about the device. It's a 12.1 inch screen. It looks really pretty. It's an IPS panel.
I'm not sure if it's IPS or just regular TFT LCD, but it does have Gorilla Glass on top. The viewing angles are really nice, pretty much almost 180.
The colors look really good. I mean, we haven't run DisplayMate on it, but it basically looks as good as the iPad 2 screen or better from a kind of quick look estimation at it.
There are 2 USB ports. It's actually a little hard to pull out these USB port shields.
Oh, that's a weird design.
And then there's an SD card slot here, which you have to depress, pull out.
Whoa,
and
that's
you have
gone.
Mini HDMI, volume controls, and on top you have some buttons. Actually, you can lock it, so lock orientation, because that's something we didn't actually show.
Oh, so you can rotate landscape or portrait?
Yes. So right now it's locked, but if I unlock it, it will go
Turn off,
to
it says.
will go to portrait mode. And then, like we mentioned before, since Windows 7 doesn't really have a sleep mode, the sleep toggle takes a few seconds.
So just like the power switch on the laptop.
Yeah, for it to boot back up, and then it'll go to lock screen.
Where does the stylus go, Norm?
Stylus goes right on top here. It's a little cartridge for it.
Okay, and it
pops
shoots
out.
out as well?
Yep.
It's kind of interesting. I mean, it's really expensive, though, for what it is.
For what it is.
Even compared to like a comparable laptop. It seems like it's way more money than you should spend on this kind of laptop. And it seems like really hard to use without a keyboard, even though it does have
Include
a Bluetooth
keyboard. And the thing that makes this really
stand?
no, it doesn't have. It does come with like a little pouch where you can kind of dock it. No real dock though. The thing that kills it is the battery life. I couldn't get more than 3 hours
Sub
with
3
this
hours
unit.
is not so
I mean,
good.
just in the time of shooting this video, battery has dropped from 100% to 34%.
Oh, not good.
So this is the Asus Slate EP121.
I mean, it seems like Windows 7 slates to be avoided. I don't think it's a fault of this product. I just think that the OS isn't very good for touch interfaces.
If you really want a tablet where you can run real apps, run Windows, wait for Windows 8 tablets. Might be coming out next year.
Yep. For Tested, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys next time.
Bye.